artifact selected is a friendly and easy understanding video with the main purpose of raising awareness, especially in young people, through a conversation that feels more familiar to them and it is easier to comprehend. A way that we could make a lot of people watch the video is uploading it to YouTube or posting it in any social media so the information can spread and the task of informing and raising awareness among many people can be achieved. Sharing this video with our friends and family is a good way to start, and we expect that this way many people will be able to watch it. First of all, the knowledge we learn in the classroom supports the investigation of the meaning of gender-based violence and its social causes and effects in society, especially in women. We investigated the global facts about this type of violence, as well as the general situation in some countries. Then, we investigated some of the ways in which important organizations such as UN Women suggested that we should take action to eliminate domestic and international problems. Once we had some ideas on how to achieve this goal, we recorded our conversations. In the conversations, we made sure to include some of the data we collected, which we consider the most important, as well as the definition of the problem and what we should do as a society and individuals to make changes. Our proposal is relevant because it helps people to understand these difficult topics, especially young people who tend to bore with too much talking and text. It is relevant because we're actually looking for a change. I think that my project also is relevant because there are many people that has no idea what gender-based violence is. So that's why we decided to simplify it with this video. Even though there will be many men who won't understand it or even support it, I'll be satisfied to know that even 5 people loved and understand the video. It is relevant because there are too many misinformation about this particular subject. And with the right data and information, I can assure that education in young people will improve and have a bigger impact. While doing the research, I discovered some incredible facts, such as that approximately 35% of women and girls in the world have experienced physical or sexual violence, or that there is very little data in domestic violence, and there is even less third-party data on violence against women. I think that my main lessons regarding human rights were that there are many people suffering because they are being privatized of their human rights. So we have to be more conscious with them and try to be always fair with one another, because there's too many bad people right now. One of the main lessons was that gender equality is something that we as individuals have to do by ourselves, because we tend to let the government or the authorities decide on it, so we have to stop that. Also, that gender equality is way harder in women than men. This happens simply because of the lack of empowerment that men gives women. It is awful to admit that there are men that doesn't care at all about this, and they're the same ones that make awful jokes, comments, or even actions. But definitely, I think that my biggest lesson was that there's still too many steps that we personally have to take for us to reach it. But little by little, and making an effort every day to eradicate inequality, we have a chance that our children will have a different mindset so that their children can live in a society with gender equality and guaranteed human rights.